And there we are. And we got Fitzgerald West on with us on TigerBait Live. We're going to do one of these midday deals, and we're a little more than 24 hours away from Fitzgerald announcing his college decision. Of course, Fitzgerald West, class of 2022, Lafayette Christian Academy in Lafayette, four-time state champions. I know he wants to get a fifth. Is that right?
Yes, sir, most definitely.
And big decision tomorrow. LSU, Tulane, Alabama, Southern Methodist are the schools, the finalists, right? You had anybody late?
No, sir, that's it.
Talk about the excitement leading up to this, wanting to get this thing done. Obviously, you made a bunch of visits, unofficial, through the month of June, and like a lot of guys. And talk about this whole process and how excited you are for tomorrow.
It's been a pretty exciting process. Knowing all these schools believe in me, believe I can play at their program, I really appreciate it. So,
tell me about, look, obviously, you know, I've seen you multiple times in the last several years. And, you know, I'm looking up at camp, and there you are on the offensive line. Talk about what led to that, and talk about the work that you put in leading up to going to camp to cross-train. You did both positions. You were on the D-line and on the offensive line. And I've told the story 100 times since the camp. You know, of course, Ed Orgeron does a fantastic job of inviting all the other state schools there and all their coaching staffs. And they were all behind me watching you work on the offensive line. And there was one coach behind me. I'm not certain who it was, but I'm pretty sure I have an idea it was a coach from UL Lafayette. But one of them said he just made himself a bunch of money, and because of how you looked working on the offensive line. Talk about that process of what you did throughout the spring, getting ready for that, and what you wanted to show there. And obviously by the end of the day, you got an offer from Ed Orgeron before you left Baton Rouge.
well, actually, it started their football season. I went both ways pretty much the whole season. And I guess it just comes natural for me. I guess I play D-line, so I know what they'll do.
Were you just cutting? Can you hear me all right? You were just cutting out a little bit.
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, tell me about when the offer came at the end of the day. What was that like? Were you even expecting that, or was that just totally blowing your way? I know your mom was there. You had your coaches there from LCA, other family. Talk about what that was like when Ed Orgeron extended that scholarship offer.
It was pretty exciting, knowing that the biggest school in Louisiana believes in me. I mean, I kind of expected it, but I kind of didn't, so I don't really know.
Well, then you go from there. You go to Alabama. What, a week and a half, 2 weeks later?
Yes, sir.
And then you get an offer from Nick Saban. Talk about what you did in Tuscaloosa that resulted in that offer coming your way.
Well, I believe him seeing me go both ways, and then I think my logic behind that offer was they got me tired, like pretty gassed, and then they put me up against somebody big time.
When he extended the offer, did he do the famous pull you in the office and bring around the coffee table with all the rings like we always see in all the pictures? It's like a patent Nick Saban move that we've been seeing for years.
Yes, sir, he did.
Yeah. So big decision tomorrow. Tulane, Southern Methodist. Talk about those two schools and what do you like about them?
Oh, I like how both of them they're family oriented. I love SMU. I love the coaches, the atmosphere, the city. Like, it's amazing out there. Tulane, I love the coaches.
Tell me this. The decision tomorrow. What's going to be like in that gymnasium at LCA?
I feel like it's going to be a pretty loud atmosphere. I'm looking forward to it.
You're cutting out on me. I'm not sure a little bit. Tell me, the decision tomorrow. Obviously, LSU has a new offensive line coach. I know Corey Raymond also recruits the Lafayette area. Who have you been primarily talking to at LSU in recent weeks?
Coach Brad Davis, the offensive line coach. Yes, sir.
And what is he telling you? Is he saying guard and center, or is he saying center? I know you say athlete, but
They want
what?
they want me to play center.
And what's your thoughts on that?
It's something I've never done before, so it's kind of
Well, that
strange.
that's not but that's also a credit to you, because usually your center has got to be your smartest guy on the
Right.
offensive line, or one of the smart. Of course, offensive linemen are typically your smartest guys in the room. Just ask them; they'll tell you. But tell me, that's something you got to pick up. I mean, is that something you're going to start working on? And I mean, how much are you working on? Hiking the ball and doing everything you got to do, because that's particularly in shotgun and everything you've got to do.
Yeah, I haven't really worked on it yet. We'll see after Saturday if I'll continue to work on it or not.
Okay. Now talk about going forward. Once you make this decision, have you decided, or are you on pace to be a midterm grad?
Yes, sir. I graduate in December.
Okay. Okay. And the other schools that are recruiting you, what positions are they recruiting you at?
SMU and Tulane is nose. Alabama is guard, and LSU is center.
Okay. So are you making a decision based on a preference? Do you prefer to play on the defensive line, or it's wherever you?
So I don't really care. I'm making my decision on basically like the school, the coaches, and just the atmosphere that around the school.
Talk about Coach Davis. Of course, he's been on campus, I guess, right at a month, or less than a month. Talk about what do you think of him? What his personality, your interaction with him? Have you gotten up to speed and formed a relationship with him in quick order?
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's down to earth with me. Not a lot of coaches seem like that. I mean, he just tells me what it is.
I was watching him at camp once he had gotten officially. Of course, at your camp he was there, but he couldn't interact. He was up in the up on a balcony watching and observing, and I'm assuming he was was able to see you. But look. One thing I noticed about him is he's hard nosed, man. He gets after guys, and when he's working with them, he don't like guys jogging or walking to the next drill. I mean, he was pretty fiery, and that's something I haven't seen in an offensive line coach at LSU in a while.
Right. That's how our coaches teach. No walking on the field and anything like that. Jogs everywhere you need to go. So it's pretty similar to what our coaches do.
Ed Orgeron, of course, is very much involved in the recruiting process at LSU. He's a lot of recruits we talk to say they talk to Coach Orgeron as much, if not more, than the position coach that's recruiting them. What's your relationship with Coach Orgeron? I mean, obviously, you've been knowing him for multiple years now.
I've been knowing Coach O for a while now. He's a pretty cool coach. I like his personality, very outgoing.
So after tomorrow, what's the festivities going to be like? What's going to be like in the gym? What all do y'all have planned? Are you doing the hat dance? How do you you got a video that you're going to show on a board? How are you going to do it?
I'm doing a hat commitment, and I'll post a video on Twitter and Instagram.
All right. Well, so what you got? You've got a top four. Anybody ahead? No, don't do that. Have you talked to the coaches yet? Do they know? Have you let them know, or they're going to know when they tune in tomorrow?
The school I picked knows.
Okay. Well, tell me this. What message do you have for all the schools involved that they're going to be tuning in tomorrow? You're going to have I think you're going to be the lone guy tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock, and everybody's going to be tuning in to Facebook and live feeds, various out there. We're going to be there tomorrow. So what can they expect?
They can expect a very loud crowd. A lot of people love my personality, so they don't mind cheering for me.
Of course, former teammate Sage Ryan already on campus. What's he telling you? Is he trying to get involved? Is he trying to pull you in a certain direction?
No, sir. Sage doesn't really he doesn't really do all of that. He's just if you come, you come type of guy.
He's always been quiet like that, huh? Is he more vocal with his teammates than he is with the media and what we see, or because he's always been kind of comes across as a quiet guy?
He's quiet, but he loves to joke around with like his close friends. Like he's always joking, always.
What's your thoughts on him as a freshman at LSU? You think he's going to see the field a good bit?
He's going to be a great player just by the work ethic he has. You know, I know he won't settle for anything.
Yeah, I think he's going to get involved early. I don't know, special teams, whatever, but I think he's going to be one of those early guys that you're going to see soon. So, well, good stuff, man. I just wanted to do a preview for tomorrow, big day tomorrow for you. All the best to you, and we'll be covering tomorrow. And I think it's going to be a fun day for you. Obviously, it's been a whirlwind for you ever since the dead period ended May 31st at midnight. And the offers that have come your way, and now you get this done before your senior season. What are your goals beyond that? What are your goals for the rest of the year and LCA and so forth?
Just to finish my academics first. I wanna graduate. My transcript right now is all A's and B's. I want to graduate with all A's and B's on my transcript. Then after that, I want to definitely win.
All right, well, good stuff. Well, I just want to get you on today for a preview, and I'm glad we got you for before tomorrow, and we're going to talk some more tomorrow as well. But congrats on your decision, whatever it's going to be. And I know a lot of LSU fans, of course, are going to be tuning in to see how it goes. And of course, you got Alabama, SMU, and Tulane as well in the mix, and a little trip to Lafayette is going to be a good thing tomorrow. So. Enjoy the day tomorrow. Sleep good, and we'll be covering it at TigerBait.com tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Talk soon. All right, guys. We're going to be doing that tomorrow. Just tune in to TigerBait.com.